I think you're here today because you're probably on a journey where you're wanting to actually put your students on a journey where they're driving their own learning. And we've got them in vehicles that look something like this right now. And what we're really wanting to do is to turbocharge their experience, to rev up the engines so that they're equipped to drive off into a future of being a lifelong learner, using their language skills to do all kinds of amazing things in the world, and to keep that journey going forever and forever. What we're really trying to do is get our students into a vehicle at the appropriate time, because too much of the time when we talk about student voice and choice, what that really boils down to is putting them in a vehicle for which they're not ready. And the results, while they may not be dangerous, they can certainly be quite hazardous to our students' learning and have them lose their motivation, lack of interest to continue on with us. So what we're going to look at today in this session, students taking the wheel, steering their ownership through voice and choice. We're going to break this into 3 different parts today. First part of it, we're going to look at some research on motivation. And I do think it's important. Where I've moved at in my sharing it with teachers, I like to give activities, I like to give ideas, but I don't really like to do that anymore without a strong grounding in the why. Why are we doing these things? It can be dangerous also to go to conventions, to go to conferences and come back with ideas and gimmicks, but we really don't know the purpose behind them and what they can do for our learners, and sometimes take us off the road where we want to be. So we're going to do a little bit of looking at some motivation, first of all. Second of all, we are going to define a little bit further what voice and choice means in the world language classroom. And then finally, we're going to wrap up with ideas, the things that teachers really want. But again, we're putting it in a strong understanding of the philosophy of the research behind all of this.